Hey, what's up everyone? Tankenstein here. As you should know if you're a player of War Thunder, it is currently devlog season, which means that we're getting news for a ton of different vehicles in relation to the new update that will be called Direct Hit. It is a ton of really cool stuff, and today is no different. We just received news that we're getting the 2S25 Sprut-SD, which is a light tank for the Russian tech tree. It will be the top of the line light tank. It's probably around 9.3 BR. And it features a 125 millimeter 2A75 cannon, which is very similar to the cannons used on some Russian MBTs like the T80. This will be an absolute beast of a tank, but before I get into the devlog announcement, just remember, look in the comments below. I pinned a comment. There is a link to a giveaway that I'm hosting, and it ends in early September. You want to take part in it because I am giving away the new A5C. This is the Chinese top tier premium attack plane that you're going to want to get. So if you click on that link, like, comment, and subscribe while you're on that page, then you're pretty much entered into the contest. But that being said, let's get into the devlog here. So the Sprut-SD is built on the chassis of the BMD3, which, along with the Summer Landing event's top reward for ground, the BMD4, is pretty decent evidence that we might actually receive the full-fledged BMD3 in either this update or the next one. Now, being that this is built on the BMD3, it will be very, very fast. And the BMD4, if you haven't played it already, try to play it. I mean, go into test drive, I don't know. It is a ton of fun. The Sprut will have a top speed of around 70 kilometers per hour and will be fully stabilized, making this vehicle absolutely devastating while on the move, at least when it comes to day matches, but it will not have thermals. So really, that's going to be a major downside to this, and it's one of the reasons why I don't really think it'll be above 9 or 9.3 BR. It's got everything that you want from a totally destructive light tank, and will, as evidenced by the devlog, take the top spot in the Russian light tank tree, but it will not have thermal, so it can only go so far, being that there are such a high proportion, unfortunately, of night matches at top tier. Now, it's also very lightweight, and like the BMD4 that is, as I mentioned before, now in the game, will be very easy to kill, likely just as easy, if not more so. Now, the Sprut is also amphibious and features an autoloader for its 125 millimeter cannon, and additionally, out of that cannon, you'll see APF SDS with pen of over 470 millimeters. There will be two different APF SDS shells, so each of those will be over 470 millimeters of pen, and will feature a very powerful 9M 119 ATGM that can shoot through around 700 millimeters of armor. This will be a beast, and honestly, it's got everything that you want out of a tank, so this might see a higher BR than what I'm predicting. So it should have, I believe it has regular night vision, not thermals. So for all we know, this could have a higher BR than 9 or 9.3. It's got everything you want out of something 9.7 or above outside of the thermal, so who knows? A few other important things to note is that the Sprut will have a reversible gearbox, which means that you can reverse at the same speed as you'll be able to move forward, and it will also have a top speed, like I said, of around 70 kilometers per hour, but that is on paved roads. Being it that it is a light tank, some of them are very subjective to the terrain that it's on. Really, all tanks are, but light tanks more so, and it will have a top speed of around 40 to 50 kilometers per hour off-road. Now, as I said before, the BMD4 is a revelation. Even off-road, this thing moves ridiculously fast, and I'm expecting pretty similar from the BMD3, except a little bit less. And finally, if I didn't mention it before, it can fire heat and heat FS shells from its 125 millimeter cannon, which obviously those are not going to be the main shells used, as most people are going to want to get the APF SDS or the ATGMs, or really and the ATGMs, because they're both good for different purposes, but it will likely have that heat FS as its base shell. But either way, tell me what you guys think about this. I'm actually really stoked after my experience with the BMD4. I'm really ready for this thing, and you know, it was shown off big time in the Direct Hit trailer. So please like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, go to that link below. I want to see you guys win that A5C, the new top tier Chinese attacker, and you know, go to that page and you know, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done that already, and hopefully you can win. But either way, thanks so much again for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.